Hi everyone, I'm Abhishek Raut, and I hope everyone's doing well, staying safe and healthy, practicing social distancing, and all the precaution needed to beat COVID 19 in this stressful time. So, today I'm here to do a presentation on salary negotiation. I'm going to talk about some steps required for salary negotiation and to negotiate for what you are worth. So, let's get started with it.
Salary negotiation is extremely imperative to both employee and employer, thus calling for tact, forethought, as well as professionalism. This is so because when a new employee in an organization handles the subject carelessly, he or she is likely to lose the job offer. Therefore, this calls for all potential candidates to have needed skills in salary negotiation so that they can execute it properly, thus resulting into higher pay rate. So today in my presentation, I'm going to talk about three steps required for salary negotiation. The first step would be the actual planning for the negotiation. The second steps would be the measures taken during the negotiation. And the third step would be the implementation of the salary negotiation. Salary negotiation is a crucial process. So before the negotiation, we require a good and an actual planning. Therefore, some of the plans that individuals should conduct before the initial negotiation process involves knowing the market for the job title. This is important because there is no way one can go to buy a car without information regarding market price for that car. This implies that before walking into an interview room, the candidate should conduct sufficient research on the salary offered for that type of work. Knowing the applicable salary ranges will allow the employee to know the amount of salary he or she should request. Secondly, the applicant should research on the qualified individuals applying for the same job. If it turns out that the candidate is the only person that has required qualifications, then he or she has the power to request for more money. It is important for the candidate to set up specific criteria before the negotiation process. The applicant should highlight the benefits that he or she will contribute towards the new employer, thus offering them while requesting for more money. It is also important for the applicant to decide on the other benefits in case the salary offer turns out not flexible. Moreover, the applicant should have sufficient information on the nature of the job he or she is applying for so that he or she can relate the salary request to the job. Finally, the applicant should ensure that the process would be fair to both parties. The second step required for salary negotiation is the measures taken during the negotiation process. At first, the applicant should be positive during negotiation process because it is crucial, thus calling for cooperation. Both the employer and applicant should view the salary negotiation process as a challenge, which plays a significant role in avoiding confrontations. Secondly, the applicant should negotiate of the salary relating to the benefits that he or she will bring to the new company. This might include bringing new skills and experiences together with benefits. Apart from that, the applicant should show documents proving what he or she is likely to offer to the new company. This is a significant step for an applicant to take if the employer doubts his or her skills. The applicant should have necessary plans to know which step to take next in case the employer rejects his or her request. Relevantly, the applicant should always begin the salary negotiation conversation positively. This can be through thanking the company for offering him a job or the benefits that he or she intends to contribute to the company. Finally, the applicant should always keep calm and professional despite the different positions that the process will take. The applicant should always be polite while asking for the requests rather than demanding. So, the third step is the implementation of salary negotiation. Finally, after salary negotiation, it is important for the applicant to ask the employer to put the salary agreement into writing in a polite manner. During this stage, the applicant should apply a tactful approach in order to avoid any feeling of distrust. Roger Dawson quotes in his book named Secrets of Power Salary Negotiating that documentation of an agreement is important because agreement without writing does not exist.
So, today in my presentation, I talked about three steps required for salary negotiation. The first step was actual planning for the negotiation, which included knowing the market for the job title, conduct sufficient research on the salary offered, know the applicable salary ranges, research and qualified individuals, set up specific criteria before the negotiation process, and highlight the benefits you offer to the company, and have sufficient information on the nature of the job. So the second step was the measures to be taken during the salary negotiation process, which were like to be positive, be persuasive, and put your analysis and research to use, be thankful, calm, and polite. And lastly, I talk about the implementation of salary negotiation, which is getting a final agreement in writing before you sign your agreement. So here are some frequently asked questions regarding salary negotiation. The first question was like, what if the salary is non-negotiable? A study by salary.com found that 84% of employers expect job applicants to negotiate salary during the interview stage. And if you're not convinced yet, know this, that the hiring manager is on edge too when it comes to negotiating salary. So they're almost always prepared to negotiate. And another question was, what if they take the job back? Well, they won't think that you are greedy, but they are just expecting you to negotiate. And the other question was, what if the original offer is more than I planned on? So that means that you may be worth even more, and you need to focus. Is there any other things that might help you transition to this job or grow as a professional? So I would like to thank everyone for watching my video on this presentation on salary negotiation. And if you have any questions or comments, don't hesitate to contact me. I provided my contact info in the handouts. So thank you for watching once again, and hope you have a wonderful time. Thank you and namaste.